Guys, December 9th, 2020. This one here I got a call from a lady. She said she got a fireplace that's not working. The pilot's on, but it won't fire up. Sometimes you can go in there and take the glass off and just spray the pilot hood good with like a compressor and get a better you know, flame to the thermocouple. A lot of times that'll solve the problem. That's usually my first thing, is I go in there with an air compressor and just blow the pilot out really good, pilot hood out good, and see if the flame gets a little higher. And sometimes that's enough to heat up the power generator to get it to work. I think that's what I did over there last time I was there a couple of years ago. Give it the old "how you doing" with the compressor. Only call me when they're really desperate.
Crazy times we're dealing with, huh?
Huh?
Crazy times?
Yeah. Crazy is right. The pilot comes on, but it won't light.
Yeah, it won't stay on. It ignites fine, the flame's good, but as soon as you let go of the knob to keep the pilot light on, it just goes right out.
Oh, it does?
I've played with the damper, I played with the amount of, you know, the size of the pilot flame, and
Keeps going out.
It just keeps going out.
Yeah, why not, right? Oh, it doesn't even... Oh, because of the Corona Rona?
Yeah, we're doing a split shift, so half the guys work 2 days, half the guys work 3 days. The guys who have been working 3 days, because it falls on a holiday, like for Christmas, New Year, so they're only working like 12-hour shifts. Those.
To get my light so I can see what the hell's going on here. Hope we don't have to take it all apart, because it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Plug me in, see you hanging around here. Oh, that's a big log. That's all one piece. We'll see if we can clean it. If that don't work, we're gonna change it. It's a major job. Take it all apart. Unfortunately.
You're busy right now, huh?
That's the thermocouple. That's probably what our problem is that thing. It's worth a shot, right?
Yeah.
No, taking it all apart. Because that gets heated up. If it's all full of stuff. You said it's a good, decent flame?
Yeah, flame's great on it.
Flipping scams calling you continuously on the phone, huh?
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, why don't you just mail it? Why don't you just mail it? Just mail it to me.
What is it? Mail it to you?
If you don't mind.
No, I can definitely do that.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll send it out to you probably this today tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Do you want me to send it to you in an email or something and you can print it out the office? Whatever's
I could do that. I mean, either that or just send it in the mail.
Alright, if you want me to send it in the mail, I'll do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, no problem.
All right, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I did 60 seconds, I did 2 minutes, I did 3 minutes.
Well, seeing I cleaned it, it might be that thermocouple that's bad. I could change it, but like I said, it's kind of a major job. So,
Yeah,
looks like it's been changed before already. There's a hole in the bottom there. Might not be so bad. Let's see. Let's see if it stays on. I'm gonna heat up that thermocouple there. See that?
Yep.
That's what keeps the gas valve on. Alright, I'm going to release it. Yep, she went right out. Yeah, it's supposed to have a bad thermocouple. Looks like it's all melted, the top of it. We'll have to change it, that's all. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, hopefully. It could be the gas valve's bad too. Looks kind of crusty. Did you adjust it? Did you play with the pilot? Looks a little wimpy.
Yeah, I turned it all the way up, figuring maybe just the flame wasn't strong enough to stay on, and it still went out.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to change it. No, I don't know if you played around with the. I can't even see the sucker. Where is that sucker?
Is that right there? The knob
Way
right
in the
there?
back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I mean, I can get to it, but not gonna be easy.
The couple called him and said, hey, you know, my wife's been sick and she tested positive. So then when he and his wife got tested, they were both positive.
And they didn't even have any
No
symptoms.
symptoms.
Ain't that something, huh? How weird is that?
I don't know. I guess it just affects some people differently. You know, it's like anything else.
Some people at first. Then we'll gotta try the simple stuff first, right?
Right. Out and staying away from each other. If it happens again, we got people who can actually, you know, run the plant. Couple people aren't there. One guy got tested positive, and then he went and got himself tested at his own doctor, and he tested negative. So who knows if the tests are even right?
Really?
That's why he went and had a second test. Like, he's I'm positive. He got tested somewhere else, and he was negative.
Yeah. You got a little vacuum?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yep.
I can get mine out of the truck, but. Somebody's been in here before. This is not the first rodeo. Put a regular thermocouple in there, should work. Get the vacuum going? Oh, look at that, huh? be okay. 3/8 if I can get it. Not easy.
Don't give you any room.
I can see it back there. If I can loosen it, maybe. I might be able to get my hand in the back there somehow. If I take this face off, does this face come off?
I don't know. I've never taken it. It looks like it's silicone edge. Probably screwed from the inside somewhere.
That might be a... I can't get that off. I gotta get my hand in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, without my hand in there, I can't. I gotta get this face off of here. Is it siliconed on? Looks like it might be. Might be,
That might be part of the whole insert, no?
no, that should come off.
What screw are you looking at? Oh, maybe my hand can get in there.
Well, you gotta be able to get the flipping thing apart, right?
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without this cover on here,
So,
your hands kind of cattywampus, right? I mean, I might be able to get the other one out, but I don't know about starting the other one. That should be the size. It should be 3. Oh, ain't much room there, I'll tell you. Give me the room.
that's ridiculous to get to that.
Don't you think? I should be able to get my hand in there though.
So,
Yeah. Enough to get it started. What? Huh? Crazy, but ouch. Let's try putting a new one in there and hopefully it works. I think it was easy, huh?
all that for that little fucking screw.
Well, I want it to work. Oh, I might have been able to do it if I could get this front plate off, with this front plate not wanting to come off. Alright, it's in there. They don't give you much room in these things, do they? Not really. think we're gonna be okay now. What do you think?
I hope so.
I think so. Let's hope so. Yeah, so what happens is this this pilot heats up the generator, makes the volt, and it also heats up the thermocouple, which keeps the pilot on. We're having a problem with keeping the pilot on, right? So we'll change that part.
It heats up, it stays like cherry red.
Well, not cherry red, but it has to heat up. It's a safety for the gas valve. It's saying, all right, the pilot's on, we can let gas through.
Right.
And if that's not sensing the pilot, you can't let the gas through. You fill your house up with gas.
Sweet. Sweet something.
Boy, thank God it didn't bite me.
No, he loves people. Now, if you were a dog, he might take a nibble at you.
Well, I've been bit before lately.
Yeah?
Yeah, flipping dogs biting at me and shit. Lady can't control the dog. Then she wants me to go back to the house and work again. Yeah, I swear to God.
Yeah, as long as that dog's still in the house.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, she wants me to go back there and work again. The dog just bit me. Her son's dog wants me to go back and work some more. It's like, lady, I ain't never going back there. Your dog just bit me. Like I didn't sue your ass.
Right. So
Yeah, drew blood and everything. Didn't even have shots or nothing. She wants me to go back there and work again. Can't make this shit up. Well, don't forget now, I'm going in somebody's house here. It's, you know, I don't live in this house.
Right.
I mean, dog's fine to you, don't mean he's gonna be liking me so much.
Yeah, we try to,
Eat some.
What about this door? Look forward on the other side.
I see him. Get up there for a little bit.
Alright, let's turn the gas back on. Let's see if that pilot will stay on now. It's on pilot, so we gotta put all this thing, but as long as the pilot stays on, we're not gonna turn it on yet.
Right.
Till we get the gas train back in place, right? So this is heating up the thermocouple, and that should keep the gas valve on. The safety. That's a safety.
That's electronic, right?
No, it's not.
No?
It's not electronic. This pilot heats up this generator, which generates millivolts to run the system. That thermocouple senses the heat to keep the pilot. All right, staying on. See it?
All right.
So basically, what that's doing is that's telling the gas valve the pilot's on. We can let gas through.
Okay.
If the pilot's off, you don't want to let gas through and fill your house up with gas.
Right.
So that's what that thermocouple's for safety. Very common thing to let go. All right, so let's shut this off and we'll put it back together. We'll put it back together. But you can see what I mean. It's kind of a real flipping job to put this thing back together, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but like you said, it's a common pot that goes. You know, why make it such a pain in the ass to get to and replace? It's stupid.
yeah, I agree.
And engineers, they're the ones who get all the money. They don't think things through enough.
30-day wonder. You ever hear of that?
No, what's that?
30 days out of 30 days in school, and all of a sudden they're a know-it-all. 30-day wonder. I worked up in a power plant up in Maine at a paper mill, and then all them guys from Maine usually be in the union, you know. The Mainites, see old guys, you know, in the union over there. You see this young kid coming through, they call him a 30-day wonder. Engineer, you know, with a brand new hard hat on. Well, them guys were tough on him. The old Mainites, they call them. They were a rough breed.
Well, hey, I mean, you know, his experience in the field is a lot of knowledge. Every plant you go to is different, you know. Every piece of equipment is finicky in its own way. Books ain't gonna teach you that shit.
No, not really. I wonder what the hell the other one is.
My mother's gonna be happy. Got a fireplace back.
The old Mainites. They're a crazy breed.
What part of Maine was that?
Way up.
Yeah, that must have been way up.
That was paper mills way up in the crazy bastards. Just put the one in.
Were you just doing a job up there, or were you up there for a while?
Yeah, when I was in the union before I started my own business. Alright, so we should be able to turn this on and light it. Yeah. The old Mainites. That's what they call them. Hey, you okay, buddy? You okay?
It's the nosy.
Yeah, gotta be no.
Alright, that stays on, then we should be able to... How do you turn this thing on? You got a remote or?
Right here.
Turn it on.
On.
You got a switch to turn it on and off?
Yeah, it should be coming on.
Oh, you gotta let the generator. You gotta let the generator build up millivolts.
Just don't want you to go.
What does it turn on a switch?
Yeah.
Alright, there it goes.
Here it is.
Alright, shut it off, we'll get it back together.
So that's why it has a delay sometimes. It's got to heat that thing up.
Oh yeah, because this right now is heating up making millivolts.
Okay.
So if the pilot was out, it wasn't making millivolts. Now once it heats up, that it's a generator. By the heat, it makes millivolts.
Okay.
So now you go turn it on, it should start right up again. Go ahead, turn it on. It should start right up. See it?
All right.
So we just had to heat that up, that generator.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Alright. So now the next thing we're gonna do. Put that back. We're gonna put all your pellets back and all that stuff right in the box. I kind of like these because they're not crazy all over the place.
Yeah, just a few. Well, the logs hide most of it, so.
Huh?
The logs hide most of the steel plate.
Do they? The log's all one piece. It's kind of different.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Yeah, usually they're a whole bunch of pieces. I mean, as long as you get it to work, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the log. Put the glass back on. The door, the bottom door. You want to wash it while it's off, or you think it's clean enough? You want to wash it with Windex?
Yeah.
You see how it's kind of foggy?
Yeah.
You good with it?
I'll give it a little wipe.
I would give it a quick wipe with something, yeah. Try to get the... tried taking the door off, but I still couldn't get my hand in there. I had to go in through the top. What did I do last time I was here? Oh, I didn't fix this. I thought you said I fixed this. No. Oh, it was the furnace. I don't think did I ever work on this thing before? No.
No.
As long as it's good, it's clean. I mean, because well, you know how to take it off, right? You know how to take it off and clean it yourself if you had to, right? We just fit in the top.
Yeah, it wasn't the circulator.
The bottom. Spring-loaded bottom here, and just holds it in place. Boy, it's not really feeling that good. Them springs are a little wimpy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about as good as it's gonna get. All right, turn it on and let's try it out again. Working.
Yeah. That flame shooting high.
That's higher than it used to.
Yeah.
Well, maybe all that stuff was in the way.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, you can take this off and clean it. You know how it goes on there, right?
Right.
It's got a little sensor there for the fan. Oh, that's it. Good enough.
I think that.
Oh, hello there, Miss Molly. Hello there, Miss Molly. All right, push over. Oh yeah, Miss Molly, you love Daddy. You love Daddy. Yeah, you love Daddy.